Hi, this is Dr. Whiting, and this is part 6 of our staff training and information series. And in this segment, I want to talk a little bit about some of the formulas that we have available that you can make available to your members and clients. Essentially, your staff members should be aware of what each one of these formulas are and what they do and which members might benefit from them. Phoenix has a very nice color catalog that you can get by simply calling them, and it has a paragraph or two on each one of the formulas, and really that's all that the staff members really need to know. Because if your members ask for questions that go deeper than that, then you should be referring them either to my videos, to my CDs, or to my information booklet series. And we discussed those in the last segment. So right now I want to focus on some of the many formulas and highlight some of them so you can see how powerful this resource really can be and how many ways these formulas can help support and touch and improve the lives of the members and clients that trust in you. First of all, of course, is our concept of full spectrum nutrition. And full spectrum nutrition is a concept, a word I actually coined back in 1991. And what I did is I made one day a list of all the nutrients that the human body can use or needs under a perfect, optimal situation. And they include 16 vitamins, 3 fatty acids, 70 plus minerals, phytonutrients, and antioxidants, and amino acids. And if you add all those up, it comes up to just over a little over 100. Well, I started to look around at all the leading multivitamin mineral products on the market, and I discovered that the majority of them hovered somewhere around 40 to maybe on rare occasions 50 or 60 of these 100 plus nutrients. That means that even the best ones were almost 50% deficient in essential nutrients. So I decided there's got to be a better way to do this. And so eventually, through experimentation, I was able to put all 100 plus nutrients into one formula. This saves the consumer both time and money. They don't have to buy 15 bottles worth of various pills and capsules and powders and then figure out how to take them and then, of course, pay for them. By combining all these nutrients into what we call our full spectrum concept, it's not only convenient, you take the liquid, and yes, it's a liquid, you take it once a day, sometimes twice, and the cost is somewhere around $1 to $1.25 a day. And most people can easily afford that if their health is of value to them. Now, I firmly believe that virtually every single soul needs to have this full spectrum nutrition on a daily basis. If they don't, I think they're greatly missing out on a wide variety of potential benefits. And we discussed some of them in previous segments of our training, such as dieting, preventing starvation hormones, controlling appetite. All of this is affected by the body's storehouse of nutrients, and you just can't get those nutrients from food any longer. Once we've established the full spectrum concept, then what I like to do is to move to our next segment of formulas or products, and those are called targeted supplements or targeted nutrition. Targeted supplements are usually designed for one or maybe two specific health concerns. For example, diabetes, elevated cholesterol, fibromyalgia, memory loss, thyroid problems, and on and on and on. Okay? So I'm just going to run down a few of these and just give you an idea. You can go to the Phoenix Nutritionals website, which is phoenixnutritionals.com. You can also go to their catalog and review these things and get the full line of formulas that are currently available for your use. The first one I want to talk about is Heart Wisdom. And Heart Wisdom is nutritional support for the cardiovascular system, primarily for people who are concerned about or who have been diagnosed with atherosclerosis, or the narrowing of the arteries due to cholesterol, minerals, and various other forms of plaque. Heart Wisdom provides the nutritional support necessary to change the chemistry of those individuals so that they can begin to heal themselves, remove that plaque, and open up blood flow once again. The next formula is called Digestes, and Digestes is probably one of the most popular formulas only because most people have indigestion, at least at one time or another. The classic bloating, belching, burping, heartburn, feelings of fullness after meals, especially in the evening when we eat a larger meal later at night. That's all due to a lack of hydrochloric acid production as well as lack of enzymes. And if you will recommend Digestes to those members who complain about those digestive disorders, you will have a believer in about 3 to 4 days because they work very, very quickly. In the next segment, we will continue our discussion of our targeted nutritional formulas.